It's based entirely on social control mechanisms. This was what George H.W. Bush had in mind when he introduced the need for a new world order.
Right, he said that I believe it was back in the 90s. He said it on national TV. All right. He said a new world order, you know. Go ahead.
For a new world order on September 11, 1990.
Right.
Point.
Yeah.
Sustainable developers have designed a global movement coordinated through a global action plan to create world government in accordance with certain objectives. These objectives include an end to national sovereignty, the abolition of private property, the restructure of the family unit, and increasing limitations and restrictions on mobility and individual opportunity. The green goal includes the listings of what is not sustainable. A couple examples include private property. 728 lists fossil fuels. Golf courses and ski lodges are not sustainable. Irrigation is not sustainable.
Basically, you're talking about that stuff is going to come to, is going to be non-existent. Go ahead.
Paved roads, consumerism, agriculture, herbicides, pesticides. Elsewhere, it lists farmland, pastures, grazing of livestock, and the family unit. The focus of sustainable development is the abolition of private property, social undermining of the family, and abandonment of the constitutional protection of unalienable rights as established in the Declaration of Independence. In the 1990s, Mother Earth's surface wasn't to be scratched. Human beings were to be concentrated into human settlement zones. Educational systems were to focus on the environment as the central organizing principle. All aspects of life were covered. I went to these committees at the request of some people who told me that I needed to understand what was going on. And I came back and I said, this is craziness. This is so silly, it has no chance of having any effect on our society. Well, I was wrong. The United States government support for the Sustainable Development Agenda 21 is very clear. In 1992, while the real conference was going on, George Bush, then president, was there where he executed the agenda and the 21 protocols on behalf of the United States and brought it back to Washington, D.C. Within a year, Bill Clinton, by executive order, no congressional review, established the President's Council for Sustainable Development. In Santa Cruz, we got a 2-lane freeway system. We need 4, but we're getting it. We're getting is hundreds of millions of dollars in federal money to dig a dilapidated rail line that Southern Pacific wants to put in the hands of somebody else, so that a commuter line can be built along the railroad track that will be followed by 14-story buildings where people will live and stack them and pack them until units were developed. Stack them and pack them units were developers, called sustainable developers, would be these high-rises with federal dollars. In fact, Santa Cruz has received a $300 million federal grant to build the first 3,000 of these stack and pack units. The country board of supervisors said that if you are a sustainable developer, that you are immune from any construction defect liability. This is a partnership private between selected developers building this new world order and using taxpayer dollars in order to do it.
That's the end of that? All right, now when they're talking about sustainable, they're talking about how basically sustainable means to bear. All right, so basically they're going to be taking a lot of these so-called freedoms away. You know, it's going to be restrictions. Basically, if you want to get a good example on how the society is going to be, how they want it to be. Because first of all, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to crush the so-called white man's New World Order. All right, but how they want the society to be. A good movie to watch is it's called Equilibrium. All right, with Christian Bale. All right, and Lorenz, I believe black dude named Lorenz Tate. All right, basically they want the society to be a bunch of mindless drones. All right, where you don't have any type of liberty. All right. All right, now, and also this New World Order, this new Agenda 21 is not based around you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians being in this society that they're planning. All right, because basically the whole point of the Agenda 21 and New World Order is for basically for Esau to try to get his birthright back. All right, because his birthright was given to Jacob. All right, our forefather. Okay, so would that give me Psalms 82? What the hell's going on? Alright, go ahead.
Psalms 82:1. God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, he judgeth among the gods. How long will he judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah. Defend the poor and fatherless.
Basically, the Lord is saying, how long are you gonna deal with this this so-called white man being on? It's like you Negroes, and you Latinos and Native American Indians, you want the white man to rule. It's like you can't see a world without the white man ruling. Go ahead.
Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
Right, the hand of the wicked is talking about the so-called white man. Go ahead.
They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, all the